Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. Fans, the rose ceremony had never felt so tense. The ballroom of the luxurious Golden Manor shimmered under crystal chandeliers, casting a warm glow over the remaining contestants. Cameras caught every flicker of emotion, every nervous glance. But tonight, all eyes were on Mel Owens, the Golden Bachelor, whose charm, wit, and surprisingly tender heart had captivated audiences nationwide. As the final moments of the show approached, Mel stood at the center of the stage, holding the last golden rose. The music swelled, the crowd leaned forward, and social media buzzed in anticipation. Peg, the woman who had slowly stolen Mel's heart from the very beginning, stood across the room, her hands trembling slightly, her eyes sparkling. For weeks, viewers had watched them dance around feelings, sharing flirtatious glances, teasing words, and moments of vulnerability that made even the most cynical fans swoon. But tonight wasn't about drama. It wasn't about other contestants or hidden rivalries. Tonight, it was about truth. Mel cleared his throat, his gaze locked on Peg. "Peg," he said, his voice steady but full of emotion, "from the moment I met you, I felt something I've never felt before. Your laughter, your kindness, your way of seeing the world, it's changed me. And I've realized something important." Peg's breath caught, her heart hammering in her chest. The audience fell silent, sensing the gravity of the moment. Mel took a step closer, extending the golden rose toward her. "Our love, it's perfect. Peg, I want you to have this final rose because I can't imagine my life without you by my side." The crowd erupted in cheers and applause. Cameras flashed, capturing the expression of utter surprise and joy on Peg's face. Tears welled in her eyes and she laughed softly, a sound that melted everyone's hearts. I don't know what to say," she whispered, stepping forward. Her hand reached for the rose, her fingers brushing Mel's. "I've never felt more certain about anything in my life. Yes, Mel, yes." The audience roared as Mel pulled Peg into a tender embrace, their foreheads touching, smiles beaming. Social media exploded. Hashtag Golden Bachelor, hashtag Mel and Peg, hashtag Perfect Love trended worldwide. Fans commented that they had never witnessed a finale so genuine, so heartfelt. Backstage, producers exchanged amazed looks. They'd seen countless finales, plenty of roses handed out, dramatic twists, and shocking betrayals, but nothing compared to this raw, unfiltered display of love. For once, the cameras captured not spectacle, but a real connection that transcended the screen. In that moment, Mel and Peg weren't just contestants in a Bachelor. They were two people who had found something rare and beautiful in the chaos of a reality show. As confetti fell and the final song played, the couple walked hand in hand toward their future, leaving fans around the world swooning, sighing, and believing in love again. And as the credits rolled, one thing was clear. Mel Owens had stunned the world, offered Peg the final golden rose, and proved that sometimes perfect love really does exist. Right there on a golden stage, under the glittering chandeliers, in front of millions of cheering
Golden Bachelor
hearts.
finale has officially broken the internet. Mel Owens, the charming, swoon-worthy bachelor who had hearts fluttering across the globe, shocked everyone when he handed Peg the final golden rose. In a moment so electric, fans are calling it the most iconic finale in reality TV history. The ballroom was a glittering sea of gold and tension. Cameras captured every gasp, every flutter of eyelashes, every hopeful glance. But when Mel stepped forward, rose in hand, the world stopped. Even the live audience leaned in, holding their breath as social media erupted. Hashtag Mel and Peg, hashtag Golden Bachelor, hashtag Couple Goals were trending within seconds. "Peg," Mel's voice was steady but packed with raw emotion. "From the moment I met you, I knew something extraordinary was happening. You make me laugh, you make me think, and you've made me realize what love should feel like." Fans were screaming in living rooms, offices, and college dorms everywhere. Clips of Mel's words began circulating immediately. GIFs of Peg's stunned, teary-eyed reaction were already being shared, and the hashtag #PerfectLove was trending globally before the rose even reached her hand. Then came the moment everyone was waiting for. Mel extended the golden rose toward Peg. "I want you to have this final rose, because our love, it's perfect." Peg's reaction? A mixture of laughter, tears, and the kind of scream that could shatter glass. "Yes, Mel!" she shouted, running forward as the cameras captured the embrace that fans will remember forever. Foreheads touching, hands intertwined, and hearts absolutely melted. Backstage, producers were crying. Social media exploded with reaction videos. "Oh my God, I'm literally sobbing. I can't believe this is real. Mel and Peg equals couple of the century." Within minutes, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram were flooded with fan edits, memes, and swoon-worthy gifs. Even longtime reality TV skeptics were admitting, "I don't usually watch the show, but I'm here for their love story." As the confetti rained down and the music swelled, the world watched Mel and Peg walk hand in hand, smiling like a couple in a rom-com, hearts full and completely in love. It wasn't just a finale, it was a moment of pure, unfiltered romance, a golden hour fairy tale brought to life on national television. By the end of the night, one thing was crystal clear. Mel Owens didn't just give Peg a rose. He gave millions of fans around the world a love story to believe in. And judging by the Twitter storm, fan theories, and emotional posts flooding the internet, this Golden Bachelor finale will be talked about
Stop what you're
for
doing.
years.
The Golden Bachelor finale just shattered the internet. Mel Owens, yes, the Mel Owens, the man who's been charming hearts nationwide, did the unthinkable. He handed Peg the final golden rose in a moment so romantic, fans are still screaming online. The ballroom sparkled under golden chandeliers, tension practically dripping from the air. Every fan at home leaned in, eyes glued to the screen. Every contestant held their breath, but all anyone could focus on was Mel and Peg. "Peg?" Mel's voice cracked slightly, the kind of vulnerable, swoon-worthy tone that makes hearts stop. "From the moment I met you, I knew something extraordinary was happening. You've made me laugh, you've made me think, and you've made me believe in love." Cue the collective screams of millions of fans watching live. Clips immediately flooded TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Hashtag Mel and Peg, hashtag Golden Bachelor, hashtag couple goals, hashtag perfect love, trending within seconds. Then came the moment. Mel extended the golden rose, his eyes locked on Peg's. He said, "I want you to have this final rose because our love, it's perfect." Peg's reaction? Absolute chaos. She gasped, laughed, and cried all at once. "Yes, Mel!" she shouted, running into his arms. Confetti fell, music soared, and the cameras captured a forever moment. Foreheads touching, hands entwined, smiles brighter than any spotlight could shine. Social media exploded. Fans couldn't even. "I'm sobbing. TTT, this is too much. Mel plus Peg equals the rom-com of the century. I didn't sign up for this emotional roller coaster. Heart, heart. If this isn't couple goals, I don't know what is. Rose is magic." Backstage, producers admitted they'd never seen anything like it. Longtime viewers were calling it the most heartfelt finale in Golden Bachelor history. Even reality TV skeptics were glued to the screen, tweeting, "I don't even watch the show, but I am here for this love story." As the confetti settled and the couple walked hand in hand off the stage, it wasn't just a finale. It was an event, a fairy tale unfolding in real time, right before millions of eyes. Mel Owens hadn't just given Peg a rose. He had given the world a reason to believe and love again. By the end of the night, fans were still in meltdown mode. Reaction videos, GIFs, emotional posts, and endless tweets documenting their swoon. One thing was clear, Mel and Peg just rewrote the Golden Bachelor history books.
Heart
Stop
yellow.
everything. The Golden Bachelor finale just broke the internet. Mel Owens, yes, the swoon-worthy, charming bachelor who had fans losing their minds for months, did the impossible. He handed Peg the final golden rose in a moment so romantic, so heart-melting, the world is still crying. The ballroom sparkled like a dream. Chandeliers glistened, cameras flashed, and every contestant froze as Mel stepped forward, rose in hand, eyes locked on Peg. Weeks of teasing glances, flirty banter, and deep, intimate conversations all led to this. Peg, Mel's voice cracked in the best way possible. From the moment I met you, I knew something extraordinary was happening. You've made me laugh, think, and most importantly, believe in love. Fans everywhere screamed. Clips immediately went viral on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag Mel and Peg, hashtag Golden Bachelor, hashtag couple goals, hashtag perfect love. Within minutes, people were calling it the romance of the decade. Then, the golden rose. Mel extended it to Peg, smiling like someone who had finally found their person. He said, "I want you to have this final rose, because our love, it's perfect." Peg's reaction? Total chaos. She gasped, laughed, cried, and shouted all at once, "Yes, Mel!" She ran into his arms. Cameras captured a moment for the ages. Foreheads touching, hands entwined, smiles brighter than any spotlight, and confetti falling like magic. Social media lost it. OMG, I am crying. This is too much. Mel plus Peg equals couple of the century. This is literally the rom-com we all needed. If this isn't couple goals, I don't know what is. I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm living for them. Even contestants backstage admitted they'd never seen anything like it. Producers whispered, "This is iconic, historic." Fans called it the most genuine, heartfelt finale in Golden Bachelor history. Longtime reality TV skeptics were tweeting, "I don't even watch this show, but I am here for their love story." As the confetti settled, Mel and Peg walked hand in hand off the stage, smiles radiant, hearts full. It wasn't just a finale. It was a real-life fairy tale, a moment that would be remembered forever. Mel Owens hadn't just given Peg a rose. He gave the world a love story to believe in. And fans? They are still losing it. Reaction videos, memes, swoon compilations, gifs of Peg crying, Mel smiling, and hashtags exploding everywhere. One thing is certain, Mel and Peg just rewrote reality TV history. Yellow, rose, fire! Bonus. Fans are literally screaming on social media. "I can't breathe! The romance of the century! Confetti and tears? I'm dead, Yellow Heart." Mel just proved fairy tales are real, Rose and Sparkle Heart. Peg's reaction is everything. "My heart can't take it," crying face, and heart. This finale is more iconic than any movie I've ever seen. Movie clapper. Mel plus Peg forever. Yellow Heart, hashtag couple goals.